Okay. And we're in. We're on. It's on. Is this on? Oh my god, just 7 days of this left. I can't interact with this yet, can I? Like, you're still closed until I finish the fucking fountain. You know what? Let's do some of the freaking fountain. It's Sunday today, isn't it? No, it's Monday. Oh, it's a new week. It's Monday. All right. Hell yeah. Offer. Yay. Ain't not dirt free. We have 9 wishes on this. We have 9 of those wishes. Very nice. Very cool. Very sugoi. There is 50 levels, right? I'll keep checking until I can. I swear you can't hear anything. People say you can hear Purina crying, but you can't. They're just liars. They're liars and dirty cheats. You're a cheat and a swiller. It's fucking sharp. Alright, today unlocks the new missions. The new little quests. Let's go do this. I feel eventy today. Eventy. Eventy. Eventy would be the online persona of Venti, right? Where is he? Here he is.
Gonna be epic.
Oh yeah. Clickety click. Da, 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 da. Oh, Arbon. The feedback on the board doesn't look right. Shouldn't we receive not by high praise? It wasn't like this before. Quite unexpected, yes. I suspect foul play. Fortunately, our boss has, in his wisdom, prepared a contingency plan. Well, of course he has. Why else do you think he's the boss? Arbo, Albera, is Livrain. He's got something for us, apparently. Ah, right on time. Here comes the contingency now. What contingency? Well, that's you. That's what the boss said, but he's not here right now. So let us explain. Just a short explanation once again. During the last 2 days, we released the results of the champion duelist plan to the public. We've also started pre-orders that will allow people to pay half the price as a deposit and thus qualify for early access. We We also placed an evaluation column, that is to say, the message board at the door of our store, upon which people could leave their profile praise. This is what they call building hype. Just as the boss expected, our store really did get popular, but very few people placed pre-orders, and the amount of praise left in the other column was also lamentably low. You lack sincerity, this. Where the internal quality control that? Get with the times, such are the reviews we've got.
Looks like the market wasn't quite what you expected, huh?
I fear that things are not so simple. We have sayings around here that where there is smoke there is fire. But this is to say that something never arises from nothing. In other words, someone is spreading rumors. Baseless, scrupulous rumors that smear us. That smear us irresponsibly. Defamation, I say. Oh. That irresponsibly invented disparaging fiction and defamatory fabrications. The boss is sure that his brother is the only one who can be behind the smear campaign. Le Patou Holigeri has the most to be worried about if this plan succeeds, after all.
So, what do you want to do? Hire us to smear them right back?
Lady Furina above. Hi. Okay. Tell me how to say your name, like, because I'm looking at it, and I don't know how to say it, like, it's Kez? Is it that? It's Kez? How to say your name? I want to know. And hi. Sick. Okay, so hi Kaz. How are ya? And no, I don't have gingerbread today. Like I said, on Christmas, gingerbread is hyper seasonal today. This here. Oh, Kaz, I'm amazing. Man, I'm amazing right now. So, at my day job, there are some shenanigans, and I found out that they're not paying me properly. I found out for the past year and a half, even though I've been working 6 days a week, they've been paying me for 5 days a week. No, it's not a raise. It's nearly time to sue, honestly. So I figured that out, and I went to labor office to report them. I reported them, and on Saturday, my company was trying to push this new contracts on us, because apparently in last April they were meant to give us 25 annual leave days in the year, but they didn't. They kept us on 21. They kept us on 21. And this year we were meant to also have 25, like, because it was raised, but they didn't. And now they're trying to basically fake contracts with our signatures. Like they're trying to get us to sign now in August 2023 contracts that say this takes effect from April 2022. Like, no. Like, no. So I reported my company to labor office for not paying me properly, cutting me a day out of each week for a year and a half now. And apparently nobody in my office signed the contracts that they brought us on Saturday. So amazing. And the director, apparently today, she was super pissed off. My boss went to a meeting with her and told her that nobody wants to sign the contracts. So the director is even more pissed, and she's coming to speak with us tomorrow. I can't fucking wait for it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna just smash it to the ground with facts, logic, and proof. I fucking can't wait. Oh, I am so excited. From what I counted, they owe me about 8,000 euros. They owe me about 8,000 euros unpaid. Plus 8 annual leave days. Like a year and a half of 4 days a month. 4 days a month unpaid for a year and a half. That's about 4k, counting it double as over hours because my contract was saying I'm supposed to work 40 hours a week, so instead I was working 48, so those 8 hours should be counted as over hours, so double. They are owning me about 8,000 euros. So if I get that money, I'm taking a month-long trip. I'm taking 2 weeks long trip to Japan. So it's an amazing day so far. I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh. Anyway, back to the quest. Lady Farina Buff, how could you ever think such a thing? Our boss is Caron's elder brother after all. Even if they might stoop to such low and vulgar means, he will defeat them fair and square. Exactly. Only this way can the elder brother reform his wayward little brother. What do you want from us? Go get them to reveal what they mean by sincerity in internal quality control, of course.
Review what now?
And is that not fair? And is Fontaine not the nation of fairness?
That's not what fairness means.
The boss said that since everyone seems to think that the other party's packaging has been done with sincerity, we should keep pace with them. Whoop. We shall package our champion duelists as they package adventurers. Adding to our wealth of data will guarantee us a comeback victory.
Packaging? Nah, they just turn an adventurer's tale into a toy, that's all.
Oh, that must be it. Please, ask them what it is. The story must be packaging we speak of. I too have heard a little something. It seems that while Caron was drunk, he accidentally let slip that this toy was made due to a certain person. Imagine what a grand tale they must have shared to inspire such words for him.
Really? You know, Paimon's suddenly kinda curious as to what that story might be. Why don't we try going back and asking?
Will you? Oh, splendid, splendid. We shall leave this in your capable hands then, Miss Paimon, Miss Bread. But man, I honestly can't wait for tomorrow. I am so excited. I just want to see my boss tomorrow. And, well, boss, the director tomorrow. I'll just be standing there during the meeting, a little to the back, with my hands crossed, and just this self-serving smirk on my face the entire time, watching her like, keep explaining. No one's gonna sign anything. No one's gonna do it because everyone knows you fucked up big time. Oh, so yeah, I can't fucking wait for tomorrow. It will be so much fun. Oh, it will be so much fucking fun. Hello again, dear customers. How have you been? Have you tried out the Adventurer's toy, by the way?
Hey there, Karen. Actually, we've got something we wanted to consult you about. And yeah, it's about a toy.
Ah, happy coincidence then. I enjoy this little fortuitous opportunity to nap, or just happening to have enough more to buy what you'd like. Ask away.
That's right. We've heard that you based this toy on someone. That's gonna be the adventurer who's the star of this tale, right?
I see. So that's your question. Well, the adventurer did indeed leave a deep impression on me. I met an adventurer in Spring Valley. When I was about to leave Mondstadt. It appeared that he had messed up some sort of meal delivery commission. Apparently, he had encountered several waves of monsters on the way there. And not only had he missed the timing, but the food had also been bumped about. Knowing a thing or two about cooking, I helped him make a new serving.
Well, that sure was nice of you.
Well, but that's not all. You might find it hard to imagine, but that one attempt at cooking resulted in all manners of accidents. The firewood got wet, a big hole got gouged in the bottom of the pot, and while I was platting up, I was hit by some flying stones out of nowhere. One of them even bounced onto my head. Now that one really hurt. Well, the job did eventually get done, albeit with complaint from the customer that they had cracked a tooth on a stone while eating. 84 and above. Surely it wasn't the stone that hit us on the head. Was this adventurer's name Bennett? Bennett? That was his name. Wait, do you two know him as well? Interesting fellow, that one. Later, he took me to all sorts of rarely visited places in Mondstadt to show his fangs. It was a pretty rough journey, but the uncommonly beautiful sight made it worth the effort. I would have taken him for a travel enthusiast had he not told me that he had discovered those places by losing his footing during adventures, or from getting lost. Well, on the day of my return to Fontaine, he came to say goodbye, and there I asked him if he considered his unlucky disposition bothersome. He just gave me thumbs up and said, "The world is full of all sorts of people, and maybe I just happen to be the unluckiest. But thanks to that, I've also become the bravest person, and that's given me access to sights only I can see." What a brilliant way of putting things. Walking the path of misfortune with a big smile on one's face. Perhaps that's the spirit of a true adventurer.
That's right. Bennett's the most adventurous adventure for sure.
Oopsie. If bad luck can be infectious, perhaps that adventuring spirit could be too. And with any luck, the latter can spread far further than the former. I wonder, will this story give you enough material for your report?
How did you figure that one out this time?
Where there is smoke, there is fire. That's what they say in Fontaine. If you really wanted to know about the story, you'd have asked the first time. But since you're only doing that now, I can only guess that my brother put you up to it.
So you really did know. You know, Paimon doesn't get why Livre would have such a dim view of you. You're pretty smart, and you seem like a nice guy.
It's anger, I think. He's probably still mad at me for what he sees as a betrayal.
Huh? Betrayal?
Our family is well known for our skills in making clockwork devices. I've always been good at making toys of that sort, and when my brother isn't quite as good, he got a real knack for doing business. Since we both love toys, we agreed that when we grew up we would set up the best toy store ever. But it was only when we grew up that we realized that someone had to succeed the family business. That is to say, this shop. My brother had a big fight with our father over that, and he went to strike out on his own. I, on the other hand, was convinced to stay. And is that not a betrayal?
Does that really count though?
Well, it wasn't a show of adventurousness, that was for sure. I was afraid that if I failed to make a name for myself out there, I'd have to come crawling back to my family business. I just couldn't take the pressure. I've always been like that. I'd be the first to cry when we encountered some hooligans on the street, but my brother would have me get behind him with a "don't worry, watch me send them flying with my knuckle sandwich."
Your relation seems kind of complicated.
Well, I suppose that's how things played out, eh? In any case, I'll be here if you have any other questions. You're always welcome to here in my store. He's a good guy. Let's go back, report. Oh, Liver's back.
Boss, our two guests have returned.
Quick as ever, I see. I suppose you gained much from your investigation?
You know, Livera, why do you always show up later?
Well, I suppose I am remiss. I shall strive to come earlier next time. Anyway, about that toy. A toy based on an adventurer named Bennett. I see.
And another thing, we didn't ask him, but Paimon thinks your brother didn't badmouth your shop. He doesn't look like the type.
Oh, how so? He seems to be sorry about something concerning you. And this satisfies no struggle. Hmm. If you ask me, I don't think that idiot would do something like that either.
Wait, so what was this whole contingency thing about?
The boss was just looking for an excuse, I suppose. More likely than not, I say. Well, he is a businessman. Businessmen have reputation to consider. And he's the big brother, is he not? A big brother got a name to uphold, you know? Say any more, or you'll eat my knuckle sandwich.
Leroy's exactly what Carl said he'd be like.
Well, dear guest, I was just thinking that I should go pay that idiot a visit.
Whoa, you're gonna put your difference aside and go asking for advice then?
Of course not. But if he thinks he's betrayed me and feels bad about that, shouldn't I give him that opportunity to apologize to my face?
He did say that, but Pat doesn't think that's the sort of betrayal someone needs to apologize for.
Well, it's decided. Arben, there is no need for any further pre-orders. Return all the deposits as needed and keep that evaluation board. What? What? Boss, so we're not executing the plan anymore? What about the data collection? No, the data collection continues. I have other plans for that. And you've got payments to collect, don't you? I always do honest business.
Suspiciously honest in this case.
The boss is the boss, even when he's stubborn. I wouldn't call this attitude towards us completely worthless. I'll pay a visit to La Horlogerie. Once the next 2 days of data collection are complete, I'd like you to come to good customers. I've got some other things to settle here in the shop, so if you'll excuse me.
Levi's got such an odd temper. He's not really going to ask for an apology, is he?
Well, would you look at that? Our third party has brought about an opportunity for change once again.
Third party?
As the two of you, of course. Thanks to you, the difference between the two shop owners may yet be resolved. And that's what happened previously, too.
Previously?
Aye. Have you noticed how this shop is separated from Northland Bank? Oh, that's Northland Bank? Boss originally wanted to set up shop next to Horlogerie to compete with them directly. Now, I doubt that you knew about the boss's history and they reserved the space, but in some way they became mediators in the conflict, didn't they?
That's super interesting. The Fatui love to meddle in other people's business, but this sort of meddling's a first for sure.
And that's the importance of third parties. Just like how a double act still needs an audience. Well, what about solo acts? Would things work with just one actor and one audience? Wait, are you trying to betray me too? You'd better watch out for my knuckle sandwich then. Oh. I wanna listen to more stories about Bennett. Why can't I go in here? God dang it. But that's Northland Bank. Okay. How am I standing on? 5. And a key. Ew. Okay. Armand. Let's do it, Armand. Third. Star challenge. Ooh, both at once. I would just have the lyrics. I love he puts his thumbs up when he's hitting. Will this be my first perfect? Perfect. Thumbs up. Perfect. Sick. Armand, we did the thing. Oh my god, yes! Let's go to the battle. Go to challenge. They all seem to be going for cryo. So let's go with this. Oh, I know what I could go check today. I could check on the old dude.
Rise.
Oops.
Solidify.
Was it C1 or was it C2 Zhongli that makes a second pillar? One of Zhongli's C's allowed him to make a second pillar. To put a second penis. Oh, god damn it.
There is no witness the power of Gurwa.
Gather.
Time for a light show.
Oh, I wonder what's the level of grass in Fontaine.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Let me weave you. Illusion shattered. The fuse is lit.
Nice. Now, which C was it? Ooh, C1. Oh, okay. So when using the ult, it gives shield to the team members. Okay. But it doesn't give shield to team members outside of the ult. Okay. Oh fuck. I did it wrong.
Stabilize.
Shine down. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fucking 18, hell yeah.
There is no no, my sword. Let me weave you a
What is this? A domain?
Didn't kill it.
Whoa.
Illusion shattered. Rain outlines your fate. Fire hazard.
Oh, something's going further this way. Is it not? Oh, it's all the way there. Okay. All the way here, eh?
Solidify.
There is no escape. Rain cutter. Illusion shattered. No, my sword. Huh?
Oh.
Let me weave you a book. The fuse is lit.
So wait, his E and his burst have the same cooldown time? Interesting. There we go. Beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to the last one. Adorable. Ooh. Wait, was he never here? Oh, I'm sorry, but I have to do this now. It's out of the option not to. Ah, so exciting. They made the combat so good. So special. Oh. I released an order. Hello, friend. Oh my god, thank you. No, that's a second coolest. Well, I'ma not interrupt you. You do you, my friend. Hey, buddy. What's up?
Our bond is strong. Surprise! Water jet!
Well, Henry. What's up? Not you. That's for sure. Ah, lovely. Okay. So, Henry. What's digging? Thank you so much. You're my saviors. I, Henry, will never forget your kindness.
Let's focus on more important matter. Paimon's curious how you ended up here.
Those crowds might have been attracted here by the aroma of the roast chicken.
Paimon's attracted here by that too.
No, that's different. Those crabs are probably choosing between me and the roast chicken as a starter. Just the thought that they might have chosen the fresh starter gives me chills.
Hey! Paimon was asking about Henry, not the crabs. Who else would be buried in the ground? So do you need help?
Naturally. No, I mean no. Do not help me out.
What? Okay. We heard you loud and clear. Let's go, Brett.
No, wait, please.
Huh? What's up?
Here's the thing. Please listen to me carefully. This is a brand new beauty fad.
You don't need to shout. Paimon's ears hurt.
Worry not, I'm a perfectly sane person. I'm adopting a beauty practice that is scientific and healthy, which is why I buried myself in this moist sand with my own hands. Please leave. Do not block my sunlight. It's the middle of the night. Since you're curious, then you leave me with no choice but to explain the magic of this skincare treatment. The clam worms in the sand can clearly...
So loud. Brad, what is up with this person? Paimon can't understand his words at all.
It's fucking weird.
Is that so? What do you think?
Let's check the vicinity first. Uh-huh. Are you leaving?
Yes, well, look around. We'll look around and come back.
Okay, off you go. Brother. It looks like a strange machine and it's broken too. Huh. These two over there seem trustworthy. I will leave Henry with them.
I'll keep this close.
Turner, Hunter. Actually, yes. So, Turner, Hunter. What's up, guys?
Hello. Hey, don't leave Paimon in this awkward silence.
Hello. But a beautiful day. What person?
I don't know the person you're talking about.
We're just taking a walk. Yes, that's right. We're just taking a walk. A walk taken by us. Two totally ordinary people.
What a beautiful day, and what a wonderful thing walking is, don't you think?
Taking a walk is totally normal. I'm sure you understand.
What are you guys even talking about? Did you hear someone calling for help? A man is buried in the ground over there and almost got eaten by crabs.
What? Something like that happened where we take walks on such a beautiful day. If he gets eaten by crabs,
That'll be really funny. I mean, a real pity.
shame. We won't let this happen. I mean, we can't let this happen.
If we run into something like this during our walk, we will not be bystanders. I mean if.
What the? Taking a walk.
Like we said, taking a walk. You really didn't notice anything weird?
No, none at all.
Yeah, none at all. Except the two of you are interrupting our walk.
Taking walks is very personal. We do not like being interrupted.
We suggest that you find a good place for walks. The Fontaine of Lucine, for instance, is a pretty good place.
This is where we take walks. I mean, where we feel the nature.
That's why we don't want to be interrupted. Goodbye.
These two buried Henry. These two dudes came up and buried Henry. Henry? Did Hunter and Tanner did it to you? No, don't doubt me. I buried myself with my very own hands. This is the latest beauty trend.
Brad, any thoughts?
Sure. Come on. Associate. Oh, brother. This? Um. And so, did Hunter and Turner bury you here? Hmm. I have done that. I mean, this is the latest beauty trend.
What? When did you...
We're taking a walk. Taking walks is a form of exercise. Exercise involves movement. Movement is what brought us here. So what if? Oh, Hunter, remember now. Take a good look at her. That's the person he told us not to mess with. That's right, right.
What are you whispering about?
Nothing. We're just taking a walk. That's right. We're just taking a walk. If there's anything else, well, keep walking and walk the other places.
Wait, don't you have anything scary to me? Don't you have to do anything scary to me anymore?
The lesson has been learned. You know what I meant. You know what I mean. Nothing. I mean, roast chicken is dangerous. It invites trouble. See, there's a valuable lesson. Let's go. But roast chicken is the board. Forget the roast chicken. We should continue our walk. We'll ask Sign to treat us to roast chicken next time. Thank you so much. I knew you'd understand.
Seems it's exactly like what Brett said. Let's help Henry out. But digging you out is a really exhausting job, so Pine will take the roast chicken as payment.
Alright, fine. It takes you a while to help Henry out of the sand and take the barrel off him. It was in a barrel? You start enjoying the delicious roast chicken with Paimon. Henry seems as if he's about to drool, but he holds back desire to have a share to keep his promise and maintain his dignity. However, seeing Henry trying really hard to look at the fact that Paimon offers to share the roast chicken with Henry. The chicken is crispy on the outside and gives it an irresistible oily aroma. Yum yum. Yum yum yum. Freedom. Ah, the sweet taste of freedom. Though not as satisfying as roast chicken is, freedom sure is sweet.
So, what does the board that you're holding stand for?
Oh? This. It represents protests, of course.
Against what?
How should I put this? They are the ones who buried me. They did it to stop me from working hard, which is why I want to protest.
Wait, why do they want you to stop working hard?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course, your secrets are safe with Paimon.
Then you're safe. Then yours are safe with me too. But I'm afraid I can't tell.
Hey, are you okay? Are you making fun of Paimon?
Okay.
Okay, what's with the barrel you were wearing? Is that a form of protest as well?
I don't know. Before they buried me, they put this barrel on me. A deed born of their twisted taste, I'll wager.
Why did you end up buried by them?
Because they're terrible, terrible people. They just grabbed me off for no reason at all, and buried me in the sand. They wanted me dead. Of course. Didn't you see I was literally buried in the sand? If they didn't want me dead, why else would they do it?
That makes sense. Brad, what do you think?
Bruh. I'm gonna do all of these. Jesus. You broke the machine, didn't you? So they didn't tell to kill me at all. You guys really are observant. That's right. I was the one who broke the machine.
But why did you break the machine?
Why indeed? Because a long time ago I lived a poor and miserable life. I was really depressed. Then I met a guy who gave me a healthy drink that lifted my spirits. He was really kind to me, so I had to pay him back for his kindness. One day I had my chance. He introduced me to some very rich people and asked me to help them. All I did was menial work, such as collecting mechanical parts that belonged to Fontaine Research Institute. The rich people paid me pretty sound for those chores. This time they asked me to find this strange machine, take the core out and deliver the core to them. I can both repay my bro and make some money. I gotta give it my all. But those terrible people, perhaps they hated seeing me working hard to change my life for the better. They interfered with my work and warned me against delivering the precious components to my employer. But I wouldn't let them win. I took the job and protested against their behavior. And as a result, like you said, I was taught a lesson.
Oh, poor you. But this is a job was really so well paid?
Of course. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to tell you why I'm protesting. However, since you saved my life, I also thought that since you two are real observant, I might as well just tell the truth. You can see that as a collaboration. Such strange machines have been deployed above ground and underwater. It's easy to spot such machines. They all produce a peculiar light around them. Handle it for me and bring me the specific core inside it. There should be 7 in total. After it's done, we split the earnings 50-50. Deal? They destroy the environment. These machines are truly evil.
How?
How am I going to know? I'm not a member of Fontaine Research Institute. Anomalies have already occurred. So it has to be hazardous to the environment.
Well, that sounds reasonable. Every time we see in a supernatural environment during our adventures, there's bound to be some trouble that we have to deal with. Why don't we help Henry?
Great, it's settled then. Bring me 7 coals, we'll become rich together. And it's like 500 more. Don't I have a bunch of these? I have 4. I have 4 already. Also, I have pages 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing 10 and 6. Honestly speaking, I will look them up. Like, not even a joke, I will just look them up. Getting sucked into a current can be so horrifying because you completely lose control of what you can do. You're just pushed. There is this force that you can't fight against. Well, you can try, but you're not necessarily going to win. No, the big crab disappeared. Is that it? Looks like it. Seconds, please. Oh, wrong challenge. Come on, last one. Ooh. Where is that? Was this always here? I fucking swear, was this always here? Sure. This is so pretty. Like, the underwater in this game is so pretty. I don't understand why people complain. It's like too light, it's too happy, it should be fucking realistic, dark and negative. Like, fuck off. Not all underwater is just fucking dark and depressing and scary. Give me Bennett. C39. Wee. Bruh, 500,000. Okay. While we're waiting for the next dice. Oh. Rude. Haha. Loser. Let's go check on Berry Puff. I wanna check if Berry Puff's okay. Berry Puff! You're waiting for me. Hey.
Hey, Berry Puff. Hey, Berry Puff seems to be uneasy. Maybe it's hungry.
He gently bites your sleeve and looks very anxious and upset. It seems as if it's trying to pull you to a certain direction. If it's trying to pull me to a direction, then just go into that direction. Like, it's not in... It keeps looking that direction.
Strange. Berry Puff's friend is usually here, but it's not showing up at all today. It's heard Blubber Beast can communicate using songs we can't hear. Oh no, could it be trapped in the seagrass over there like last time?
Let's go check. Oh fuck. Actually. Okay, that worked. Barely, but it worked. I'm communicating with you. Oh. Here, Berry Puff. Have some fish. You offer some food to Berry Puff quickly, and Berry Puff quickly swims out and unhesitantly devours the treat. You tentatively reach out the hand to pet a little blubber piece. It feels softer and warmer than you expect, almost as if you're running your hand across a plush toy made from velvet.
You trust us completely now. Looks like Blubber Beast will grow up very soon. Oh, Paimon can't wait. Why don't we come back visit again later?
Fucking, I love... I had I had Berry Puff for a day, and I already love him. If anything would happen to him, I would kill everyone in this room, including myself. Hello, seals. The swan. Do I have a black swan? A very good question for right now. I do. I'll leave you to be. I'll leave your eggs too. Oh, I have reputation reward. And reputation quests. Sick. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Need to go get a drink. I'm back. I'm really, really back. You know I'm back. I'm back. I'm really, really back. You know I'm back. I'm back. I'm really, really back. Ayo. Ayo. Oh, I was kind of hoping that would. No, whatever. You know I'm back. I'm back. I'm really, really back. You know I'm back. I'm back. I'm really, really back. Is there food cooking this? Oh, he's. Well, if he's just gonna stand there. I see you're doing well, Karen. Brother, what are you doing here? We haven't seen each other in so long, and that's what you choose to say. I just didn't expect you come over to see me. I mean, our shops are quite close together, but you'd never come over. I thought you were still angry with me. I'm not here to talk about what happened before. No, about what happened before. I'm just going to ask you this. That adventure tour was made because of me, right? I knew you wouldn't be able to hide anything from you.
Wait now. Paimon's confused. Wasn't that toy inspired by Bennett?
I see you two have arrived as well. I'm sorry for not explaining previously, but I didn't know where to begin. Although the adventure did give me critical inspiration, my brother was the real reason I insisted on having the toy made. I can see why it might be complicated for you. That's on my brother for twisting himself into loops over everything. You haven't changed either, brother. I'm more and more convinced that you and the adventurer are the same type of person. I don't have a vision, nor am I an adventurer. But you have the same adventurous spirit. Bennett lives in adventure, while you live for adventure. Did you pick that flattery up from me too? How can that be? You've never been a flatterer. You've never hesitated to tell me I haven't any fighting spirit. And while is the truth is frustrating, is the truth nonetheless. You've always been trying to be the best toy merchant ever, but I acceded to the family's arrangement, continuing the cycle of clockmaking. Only people like you and Bennett could turn their passion into their profession. I cannot. It would take 100 of me to match your courage.
Come on, don't say that about yourself.
There is no point in hiding this. Even my brother first stated that his intentions to move his shop next to mine. My first reaction was to consider moving the shop. Father would be ashamed, and rightly so. But in the end, the Northern Bank took the spot and separated us. A happy coincidence again, you could say.
Yeah, Harmon told us about it.
Do you really think the world is so full of happy coincidences that the Northern Bank just so happened to come between us at that time? What do you mean, Liver? I had reserved the spot long ago, but a new idea struck me, and so I transferred it to them for a low price. This didn't just come out of nowhere, you know.
So you were the one who got them involved? Did you think that your previous decision was too impulsive or something?
Ever since I left, my goal has always been to be the greatest toy merchant. But what sort of greatness would that be if the family feud made my brother move away in the process, huh?
And that smells like concern to Paimon. You were just making excuses, so you said you wanted Karen to apologize, weren't you?
Apologize? What apologize? Did I ever say that?
Whoa, that was a really earnest denial, considering that you actually did say it.
I'm here to congratulate you, Karen. That toy is quite well made. It's been such a long time since I last heard a word of praise from you, brother. I didn't think that. I've also brought you a gift. Here, the data I had these two adventurers gather over the last few days. This should help you create something a bit more interesting. Huh? But weren't you going to make Toy Champion Duelist? That data is important to you, isn't it? The plan's suspended. The market shifted faster than I thought, so some ad hoc adjustments will be necessary. But this data, how could I just take it? You take it when I give it to you, obviously. In that case, I'll take it. For safekeeping. Feel free to reclaim it should you ever need it again.
So Levi's other plan was to give that to his brother.
I apologize, dear customers, that I did not ask for your suggestion first before doing this.
Oh, it's fine. You paid us, didn't you? And this is your personal matter. This was totally worth it. Your relationship with your brother can be improved. Right, Brett? Guess this was a successful third-party intervention. Alright, Lever. Karen, since we're all here, why don't you strike while the iron's hot and work together on something? You're good at making stuff, Karen, and we can have Lever do the advertising. If you do it as a team, I'm sure it'll work out.
I appreciate your good intention, but there is no need. I feel the same way.
Wait, so this is what you two are gonna agree on?
That Bennett fellow said this too, didn't he? The world is full of all sorts of people. So you did remember that part. The world is full of all sorts of people, and they all have sides that only they can see. If I learn anything from him, this will be it. Cal and I are just different people, which is why we're set out on different paths. Perhaps he thinks that my path is too adventurous, and I, for my part, can't stand the kind of placid existence he leads. And that's right. If the hour hand does the minute's hand work, it will get fired without compensation the next day. And while intense challenges are adventurous, it's a simple life, not one of us. Is a simple life, not one as well. Everyone on their own journey of adventure. So, since we've each chosen a direction, let's walk down that path and seek our own unique sights. And I'll occasionally go meet with you. After all, your road will be quite difficult. Don't you worry about me. At least I know how to enlist third parties to help me out of a jam. I didn't sit around waiting for these adventurers or the Northern Bank. Let me tell you that. And what will you do when there's a problem that even a third party can't solve? I'm sure you know how the sativa gear is. The less durable it will be. I worry that... And if we meet again, we will meet. What else can we do, huh? That's just life. No, you won't be defeated by life, just like Bennett. And if things prove otherwise, yeah, I'll send you flying with a knuckle sandwich. Brad, listen to yourself. Talking to your big brother like that, don't get too cocky.
Well, if Lady Farina can sit at the judge's desk for a while, then a little brother can borrow his brother's lies, right?
I see you're figuring out spontaneous out. I'd like to ask you something. So if you're free, let's meet outside my shop later. That's all I have to say today, Karen. I'll be heading back now. They're actually kinda cute. I like that. So, what do you have to say, buddy? Ooh. You're here.
Well, you seem to be in a good mood.
Thanks to your help. Speaking of which, Karen's trips to Monza gave me an idea. Perhaps I should go travel around a bit and find some inspiration for toys myself. You've traveled the world. You probably know some friends like that Bennett. Do you have any suggestion for me?
Well, we do have a lot of friends, but when it comes to toy inspiration, that might be a bit tough. Huh? We're a valid third party, aren't we?
Are you referring to the Northern Bank?
Oh, you mean the previous third party? Oh, let me think. The Northern Banks are the Fatui, and the Fatui are under...
Are you referring to to a Harbinger? Do you mean that we make a toy themed after Harbinger?
Huh? But do you mean... Oh, Paimon gets it. Livre, did you know that there is a special Harbinger who they call the greatest toy salesman of Snezhnaya?
What? Is there such a person?
Well, of course, and he's a real expert too. Maybe he'll inspire you. And you know, a toy match and a set would make a pretty awesome combo, don't they?
Thanks for your suggestion. They've been very helpful. I don't think it would be easy to get in contact with Harbinger, but I do have some connections at the Northern Bank. I'll see what I can do.
Don't forget to invite us to try whatever new toy you come up with.
I will. Keep an ear out for news from me. Dude, don't look good enough.
That's right. It's been a while since I've returned to Fontaine, and I'm trying to see what's new. Upon sailing to other nations, I found that there are people who quite admire our advanced machine industry. I must confess that I've grown quite proud of it myself. But the way I see it, the Clockwork devices don't quite live up to the image they have in mind. Like the Gardamex, I guess. Just kidding. Please don't call it the Garda. But I do remember hearing that the Fontaine Research Institute was working on some new materials. Now, if that place hadn't blown up sky high, would a couple of anti-gravity hourglasses or floating transportation have truly been beyond that? Oh, that's a capital idea. But if we had those, would we really need waterways? They're pretty convenient as is. And speaking of that, I did have some dealings with Callus, the fellow who helped to build said waterway.
Callus? Callus? Why does that sound so familiar? Callus. Oh, Callus was Navia's dad. Okay.
It was thanks to him that I was able to make it as a shipboard merchant. Ah, what a shame. I wonder how his daughter Navia is doing. I should go say hello if I get a chance.
Nice. Give me 70 more. And we completed the event. That took an hour. I think that's as good a spot as any to finish for today. So, see you tomorrow.